Chat, actually, wait, last night was insane. I thought I was going to die last night. So I am, you know, I'm not necessarily the biggest and strongest lady out there. I'm not very strong yet. But I'm very tall. I'm very tall, 6'9". Anyways, so last night, after I went to the gym, after I voted and went to the gym, I went to fill up my gas, okay? I went to fill up my gas. And as I'm filling up my gas, guess what happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened. As I'm filling up my gas, this guy drives his car, not into the gas station, but like, you know, he pulls up and he parks very haphazardly, like sideways. And like, I'm a little on my high alert because I live in a very suspicious area. Not suspicious, but you know what I mean? I live in a city, a big city, right? England is my city. What were you voting for? The Prime Minister? I actually didn't look at the results of that. I probably should. Anyways, so I'm pumping my gas, right? And I just did the payment, and then I put the thingy in, and then this guy drives in and he parks like very haphazardly, like sideways. We don't vote for the Prime Minister. You know what I mean? For the seats that make up the whatever the heck, I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I know, I would make a perfect teacher. I would be the best teacher ever, but I'm not. I'm not. But anyways, so as I'm pumping gas in the middle of, like, it was like 10 p.m. It was 10 p.m. because I got home late from the gym because I had a busy day. And so I'm pumping gym. This guy drives in and parks like sideways. Like both his front and the back tires are not in either of the lines. And this guy comes up to me. He comes up to me and he goes, "I need you to call 911. I'm like, what? Why me? Hey, there's like a gas station right behind you, sir. You could go in there and talk to them. They would be more well equipped for handling an emergency than me." Than me. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I don't know why you came up to me. And he's like, "I need you to call 911. And I'm like, "What's going on? Are you okay?" I'm scanning his body for any sort of issues. I did see his pupils were a bit dilated. Okay. So his pupils are a bit dilated. I'm feeling weird. And he's like, "I need you to call 911 now." I'm like, "Ambulance or police?" The girl on the phone, I start calling 911 because I don't know. I don't want to be like the guy who's like, "I'm not going to call 911 because," I just did it. I just called him. And you know what's really crazy? In the back of my mind, literally seconds before he comes up to me, I say, "I think it would be the worst thing in my life to be stabbed right now and to have all of my worldly possessions taken from me. That would suck. That would suck. I don't want to be stabbed and I don't want to be robbed right now." This guy comes up to me. I'm like, "That's it." I'm like, "It's happening." He goes, ma'am, I need you to call 911. So I'm calling 911. What's the number for 911? Oh God, I don't know. Anyways, so it's weird. It's almost like I manifested it into real life. I did. I called to the universe. I said, "Please, oh please, I want to be robbed so bad." And so then he comes up to me and he literally goes, "Call 911. And so I'm calling. I'm calling, right? And then the girl on the end, obviously it's a high stress job. It's a high stress job. She's like, "Where are you?" I tell her like whereabouts. I'm like, "I'm at this gas station at this side of town." She goes, I need the address. And I'm like, "Okay." So I have to open my phone. I'm keeping an eye on this guy. I'm making sure to like back up. So I'm like as far as I can be away from him. And then I'm like, "Okay, I find the address." I tell her. And then they're like, cool. "Do you need ambulance or police?" I talk to the guy. I'm like, "Okay, do you need ambulance or police?" And he's like, "Heart, police." I'm like, "If your heart's upset, you need to go inside. They have a defibrillator. You need to go in there." And then he's like, no, police. I'm like, "What?" And then so I'm calling the police, and then they're like, "Okay, hi, police dispatch. What do you need?" I'm like, "I don't know, dude. I don't know what I need." And so then she goes, "Put me on speaker so I can talk to the man." And the man's like, "The police needs to come here." And then I don't know. This is just like a whole event, and I'm so confused. And like for some reason he had his like his wallet tucked into the front of his pants, like not in a pocket. He had it tucked in the front, right? So I'm so scared. And then all of a sudden he pauses, he stops jittering, he stops vaping, he looks at me, he goes, "I am so thirsty right now." As I'm talking to the police, and I'm like, You're thirsty? Do you want to go into he goes, no. I'm like, "You're thirsty? Go into the police station." He goes, "I'm so thirsty right now." And he like doesn't blink. He goes, "I'm so thirsty right now." And he licks his lips a few times. "I'm so thirsty right now." No. And then his mouth was like hanging open. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, "Okay, cool. And the girl on the phone's like, ma'am. She goes, ma'am. And so I'm like, hey. So I give him my water bottle because he didn't want to go into the gas station, right? He didn't want to go to the gas station. And so I'm like, okay. So then I give him my water bottle. He starts slurping on that like it is the last drop of water he's ever going to get. And he's in the Sahara. He's going, and I was like, oh man, that was my favorite water bottle. Oh man, that was my favorite. It was pink. And he like looks at it. He looked at it for a second, and then he goes, and it was the one where you had to suck on the straw. Like it's one where you don't have to turn it up. You go, you just slurp on it. Like a Stanley? No, it's not a Stanley. I'm not that kind of white woman. Anyways, and so as I'm sipping, as he's sipping and slurping on it, the woman goes, take me off speaker. I'm like, okay. So I take her off speaker and they're like, can you give me a description? And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I describe this man and they're like, okay, I think he's tweaked out. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And they're like, the name that he gave me isn't coming up. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then she says, just tell him to go inside and that the police are coming. So I go, okay, sir, take your water bottle. Just go inside. You can keep the water bottle. Just go into the police. The police are coming. Go into the gas station. Just go into the gas station, right? And then he starts mumbling. He says, the police will know. The drugs are involved and my heart hurts and the police will know. They'll know. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? So I'm like freaking. And then he reaches for his pocket. I see he has a phone. Hey girl, you can call 911 on your phone. Hey girl, even if you don't have a SIM card, you can call 911. Hey girl, what's going on? So I am so freaked out. My heart is pounding this entire time. Why did you stay for so long? Because you know what? Here's the thing. I didn't want to. I didn't want to make any sudden moves. Like, can I be honest? The first moments, I tried to get him to walk away. He doesn't. He is a man who's like 5'6". He is a little taller than me. He was stronger than me. So if I do any sudden movement, I couldn't see his rear right pocket. He seemed to be right-handed because he kept using his right hand. He kept using his right hand to vape. So I'm like, he's probably right-handed. If he has a knife, it's going to be in his back right pocket. I was petrified. I was like, okay, you said you were 6'9". Shut up. So anyways, shut up. So I was scared. So I did not want to aggro. I didn't want to tag on aggro. So I was just trying to be as calm as possible. He is taller than me and I was worried and I was scared and I'm just like, I'm calm. I didn't want to aggro. Dude, I'm not tank. I didn't want to aggro. I didn't want to tank. Do not pull aggro, dude. I swear to God. Don't draw aggro. Dude, go invisible. You're a rogue. You know how to do it. Press the button. You idiot. God. Anyways, so I'm petrified. And then I just tell him, okay, so you just have to go inside the gas station and the police are coming. So I wasn't even done pumping my gas. The second he walks away and his back is turned, I immediately, faster than light, like I am the fastest, sneakiest sneaker. I'm like a pickpocketer. I grab the pump that is sticking in my gas. I put it quickly back. I jump in my car. I lock the doors and I drive away as fast as I can. And then the woman's still on the phone and I say, hey, sorry, I jumped in my car because I was scared. She says, yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you, girl. And then she's like, I'm at like 3 blocks away. She goes, oh, any chance you got the license plate? I forgot the license plate. I described everything. I described his clothing. I described his rings. I described his shoes. I described his face. I described what was in his pockets. I described the color of his vehicle. I didn't grab the license plate number. So she goes, I know this is scary. You have to go back. Gulp. Okay, I'll go back. So I drive back. Oh my gosh, I drive back and I'm slowly driving. And then I'm like whispering to her. I'm like, okay, it is blank, 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 blank. And then she repeats it blank, blank, blank. And she flips the numbers. And I'm like, no. It is this. She flips the numbers again. I'm like, girl, what do you mean? How are you getting this wrong so many times in a row? I'm like, no. It is blank, 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 blank. And then she's like, oh, and then she gets it right. But I'm like, how did you, like, how is this your job? You're dyslexic, girl. You need to, like, get it right. So I'm freaking out. Anyways, and then he sees me. He pulls out. He sees me. I'm like, hey, I roll down my window. Hey, the police are coming. The police are coming. Just stay inside the gas station. Just stay in there. They're coming soon. Don't worry. And he's smoking a cigarette. I don't know where he put my water bottle. It's not there anymore. My water bottle wasn't there anymore. Maybe he put it in his prison pocket. I don't know. But anyways, holy, why would you roll down the window? Because he obviously knows what car I was driving. If I drive up and obviously look at the license plate and don't talk to him, he's gonna be like, oh my God, she's being a narc. Dude, snitches get stitches. Pulls out a switchblade, stabs me 80,000 times. Stabs me. So of course, yeah, I didn't want to be known as a rat. So of course I rolled down the window, pretend I'm still on his team. Hey, sorry, just want to let you know the police are coming. They're coming right now. Okay, bye. Roll up the window, drive, go. Start the car. I'm driving. Anyways, he put it in his inventory probably. Maybe he was like the solo leveling guy and this was like a side quest. It was like, scare a local woman. It's time to scare a local woman. That is your task for the day. Anyways, and then I went home and I was shaking. And they say, thank you so much, Cottontail. Really appreciate it. You know, you did a really good job. Like just talking about it now, my heart is still going. So anyways, that was scary for me. He didn't hurt me. But I guess we'll see what's on the news coming up. I guess we'll see what's on the news. Thank you.
I'm having so much fun. I've never been in a community like this before. You've inspired me to continue pursuing voiceover work and looking into being a VTuber. Though I know you only through YouTube clips I've watched. I apologize for mostly repeating myself from earlier.
You don't need to apologize for anything, Lord of Darkness. No need to apologize. I'm proud of you for pursuing voice work, and I'm really happy I could inspire you for that. Does the gas station not have security cameras they could end up checking? Yeah, 100% they could have, but like, yeah, that was Swan. Why were you scared? What was that about? Why were you scared? What do you mean? I was scared because like, I'm kind of like really I don't want to say I'm not big, but I'm not like a strong woman. Nobody at gas stations check their cams. Exactly. Anyway, so I was very scared and intimidated, and he was like a little bit fidgety, and I wanted to help someone. I didn't want to just be like, go screw yourself. You call the 911 yourself, which probably would have been safer. Can I be honest? But like, I don't know. I didn't want there to be an event in which like I could have had an opportunity to help someone, and I chose not to because I let my fear get the best of me. Anyways, but everything's fine. I got away safe and sound. I did not get stabbed.
しかのこのこのここしたんだ。しかのこのこのここしたんだ。しかのこのこのここしたんだ。